Hi guys, Crochet Connect here. I'm coming to you today with a bit of a Christmas gift haul and a item I purchased in my year in review and upcoming projects for this year. I should have done this weeks ago, but I was out really sick. So December 31st, New Year's Eve, I came down with like the worst sore throat I had ever had. It felt both like knives and swollen. It was really weird. And then the next day, I had a bad cough and a fever, which lasted like a week. My temperature was up and down, and my cough was like so deep and strong and bad. Like I ended up with laryngitis. It was terrible. And then the week after, my temperature was finally back to normal, but I was still coughing. Anytime my body did anything involving my lungs, like yawn or laugh or gasp, I would have a coughing attack. And anytime I walked outside in the cold, I would have a coughing attack. And when I spoke a lot, I would have a coughing attack. Now I can finally speak without coughing, so I'm finally able to do my video, so yay. I have no idea what it was. I didn't go to a doctor. Probably should have. And I didn't take a COVID test until like several days in. I think it was like 8 or 9 days in. I finally decided to take a COVID test, and it was negative. So I'm not sure if that's because so much time had passed that I was then negative, or if it was because the tests were expired, because I noticed after I took it that the expiry date on the box was for a week before. So I don't know, but either way, I am fine now. So yay. Somehow my husband didn't catch anything from me. He was fine. For a couple of days, my daughters had up and down temperatures as well and a little bit of a cough, but now they're fine. Everybody's fine. So I don't know what it was, but I'm fine. So I'm just going to get right into the video. I did finish the shawls I was crocheting for Christmas gifts, but I finished them like, it was like right down to the wire, so I didn't have time to record a video to show them. But you did see the first one in a previous video, and the rest of them looked the same, just different colors. So we went to a family gathering on Saturday the 30th, and I finished crocheting the last shawl late in the afternoon on the Thursday before that Saturday. So then I spent the Thursday night and the Friday and the Saturday morning trying to block and dry them, because I soaked them in hot water and pinned them to block them. And I didn't have enough time to leave them in their pinned state until they were completely dry, because they were taking so long to dry. So I left them all overnight for about 8 to 10 hours each pinned, and then I had to dry them in the dryer because they were just taking too long. The last ones finished, I dried the last two in the dryer together the morning of, and they finished drying like 10 minutes before we had to get in the car to go. It was like really down to the wire. It was nuts, but I finished them, so yay. And I was so burnt out from crocheting. I haven't done any more crocheting since, so I don't have any crochet to show. But I'm going to get back into it soon, because there are some things I need to crochet for my kids. I will get to that in a minute. First, I'm going to get to this gift. Actually, one of the recipients of the shawls I made gave me these crochet gifts, so it was kind of funny. So first she gave me a little box that contained this crochet hook keychain. Super cute. And then the box also contained a couple of crochet-related pins, which I put on my notions bag. So first, there's this one that says, "I crochet because punching people is frowned upon." I thought that was hilarious. And then there's another pin with a cat in a basket of yarn. Super cute. And then she also gave me a couple sets of stitch markers. So first, these butterfly stitch markers. There's this one's kind of, so there's butterflies in all different colors. I'm gonna try to flip them over here so you can see all the colors. So there they are, butterfly stitch markers. And then there's a set of cat stitch markers. You can see all the colors there. They keep swinging around, so it's kind of hard to see them, but they are super cute. And I actually don't have a lot of stitch markers, so this is perfect I love these. I've been wanting to bulk up my stitch marker collection. Not that I crochet a lot of things that use stitch markers, but I just love stitch markers and I wanted to collect more, so that was a perfect gift. And then the last item in that gift was this rechargeable lighted crochet hook with interchangeable heads. So there are seven or eight heads of various crochet hook sizes and a USB recharging cable. So that was super neat. I actually have wanted a light up crochet hook for a while. I want to try it with like really dark yarns like black and navy blue. Like they're really hard to see the stitches with those colors. So I was wondering if a lighted hook might help, and now I get to try it and find out. So in the future I may have a review video on this, so look out for that. And then last week I had to go buy some things from the drugstore, and they had a Christmas clearance little section of an aisle, and I found these this pack of 6 holiday wine charms. It was regular $6.99. It was on sale for $3.49, and I bought this because I think I want to take the charms off of the hoops and put claw clasps on them and turn them into festive stitch markers. So that'll be super cute. So I think I'm going to do that soon. So yay. And so now I'm going to get into my year in review. There is not much to review because I barely crocheted this year. The first half of the year, I still have my daughter at home with me. She was not in school yet. So I didn't really get to do much crochet until she started school in September. And so all I got done from September to December was my daughter's mermaid blanket and the 3 shawls for Christmas. I can't remember if I crocheted anything else. I feel like there might have been something before the mermaid blanket, but I can't recall now. But yeah, so that was it. That was all I crocheted. On my 2023 list, I had planned to do a lot more things. I have a knitted shawl that I started like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And I had wanted to do more work on that, but I haven't got to that yet. I wanted to make my dog a toy. I've had my dog for over a year now. I still have not made him a toy. It is very sad. I do have a pattern. I do want to do it soon, but I haven't got to it yet. I wanted to make my daughter's Pokeball hats. I haven't got to that yet. I actually have the pattern here that I printed out at the library. I forget where I got this from. I do still have the website bookmarked, so I will put it down below, but I can't remember what the name of the designer was. But hopefully that will come soon. I wanted to make them bath mitts, which I was going to make those hats and the bath mitts for a Christmas present, but I never got to those because I was so busy with the shawls. But I'm going to get them done as soon as possible. I have all the yarn and everything ready to go. I also wanted to make a cover for my stand mixer. I have all the yarn ready to go, but I didn't get started on that either. And I was going to make my daughter's ski masks because they complained about the cold. It is actually like super cold right now. We are in the negative 20s Celsius. Well, negative 12, but feels like negative 20s Celsius with the wind chill factor. And so I didn't have time to get to them, and it was getting really cold. So my younger daughter has the one that I crocheted my older daughter last year, and it's now too small for my older daughter. And we had to buy one from the store for my older daughter because I did not have time to crochet before the extreme cold weather came. So now I guess I don't have to crochet those ski masks anymore. I have a pattern for them still. I might make them some next year. But for this year, I'm going to hold off because I have other things I need to crochet them. I think that's all I have planned for 2023. So the things I didn't get to, I'm going to try to get to in 2024. Plus, I've decided I wanted to make my dog a Christmas bandana for next Christmas. And in previous years, I have crocheted ornaments for my front door for various holidays. And I thought I had all the ones I needed. But then this year, or well, last year, 2023, I realized I did not have a maple leaf for Canada Day. And I also did not have a poppy for Remembrance Day, which is Veterans Day in the US, I believe. We wear poppies as a remembrance, and I wanted to crochet a big poppy to put on my front door, and I never got to it. So I'm going to try to get to that this year before November. Remembrance Day is November 11th, and Canada Day is July 1st. So I'm going to try to get to those as soon as possible, as well as the Pokeball hats and the ice cream shaped bath mitts for my daughters, and the dog toy. And then I also, for this year, I want to crochet my older daughter this Jack Skellington hat. She's been wanting one for a while. I was going to also try to get this done for Christmas, but the shawls got in the way. And then I was going to try to get her done for my daughter's birthday, but that was last week. So that didn't happen. I'm so close to Christmas, I never have time. And I had to make her a cake when I was sick. It was a whole thing. But so I never got to that for her birthday, but I'm going to try to get to it as soon as possible. And then for my younger daughter, just to make it even, to give them both a hat, and because she loves SpongeBob, I want to make her this SpongeBob hat. So yeah, so those are my plans for this year. Hopefully I get to them sooner than later. You know how I am with my slacking and my crochet, but I'm hoping to get them done soon. And yeah, so I have a whole list of projects I need to get to. I have a whole list of movies and TV shows I need to watch, which I can do while I crochet. So hopefully I will get to those soon, but I also like to do jigsaw puzzles. That's my other hobby. And I've been doing that a lot lately because I was so burned out from crocheting. I needed a break, and I've been doing a lot of jigsaw puzzles, and I can't stop. So hopefully I will take some time away from jigsaw puzzles soon to get started on that crochet, but I'm a little more into puzzles right now. So we will see when I start crocheting, and hopefully I will have a new video with some crochet to show you soon. And hopefully I will also have a new camera soon, because this camera is like 13 years old and terrible. I had to restart this video like 3 times because I don't know, it's not working well. But I think this recorded well, so I am going to upload it now before anything else happens to this camera. And so yeah, so hopefully I will have better crochet here this year than I had last year. We will see how that goes, and I hope everybody's had a better start to 2024 than I did. Hope everybody's having a good year, and happy crafting.